Hello students, this is Teacher Courtney. Thank you for coming to class again. I'm so excited to see you. This will be our second class. Last time we learned about will and will not. Now we will be talking about regular versus irregular verbs. I know that some of you already know this, so for some of you it might be like a review. Use this as a chance to review. For those who this might be new, I hope you can learn something from this class. So first, let's talk about regular verbs. Okay? Regular verbs. Okay, what does the word regular mean? What do you think? Regular means normal. There's a pattern. It's predictable, right? These are regular verbs. We can use a pattern to see how they are formed. So let's look at some examples of regular verbs. So regular verbs are made with the pattern of base plus ed. So, for example, the verb bake. Like to bake a cake. The base form is bake. The past form is baked. You see the ed right here? Next, let's look at call. The base form is call, like to call your friend. The past form is ed. It becomes called. This is a regular verb. What about clean, right? To clean your house. The base form is clean. The past form is cleaned with the ed, a regular verb. What about cheat, right? Do you cheat on your tests? If we add the ed, the past form becomes cheated. Okay? Cheated, a regular verb. What can you see? What do all of these have in common? They form a pattern, right? If you know a verb is regular, then you know how to form it. Just make sure it ends in an ed for the past form. So these are all regular verbs. These are the easy ones, right? Next, let's talk about irregular verbs. Irregular. Okay? So we know what regular means. Regular means normal. That there's a pattern, we can predict it. If regular means normal, irregular means it's not normal. It's not regular, there is no pattern. The only way to learn these verbs is to memorize them. Okay. Let's look at some examples of these irregular verbs. Okay. So there is, once again, no pattern with irregular verbs, and you must memorize them because there's no pattern. Each one is different and unique. So let's look at a few irregular verbs. For example, keep. The base form of the verb keep. In the past, keep becomes kept. Okay? Do you see there's no ed? It's a completely different word. What about the verb break? Okay. Break. Break becomes broke in the past. Okay? I broke the plate. Once again, there is no ed at the end. It's a completely unique form in the past. What about buy? I like to buy candy. I went to the store and I bought candy. Once again, this is very different from any of the other ones we have looked at, okay? There's no pattern here. You just have to memorize. And finally, come. Come becomes came. I came to school this morning with my bicycle. Okay? As you can see, none of these verbs follow a simple pattern. These are all irregular verbs. Now, there are many more irregular verbs. We only looked at a few examples today. I will provide you with more resources so you can see a list of the most commonly used irregular verbs. Well, with that said, I hope that you learned a lot during this class, and I look forward very much to seeing you again soon. Ciao!